Last year the Dutch police arrested a Syrian al-Nusra fighter because he was planning a terror attack in the Netherlands. Now it turns out that the man in question was able to enter our country with the help of a Dutch journalist, a lady with the name Ans Boersma. Here we have another case of a leftist with an extremely naive anti-Western world view. The result of modern day education, which indoctrinates young children with cultural relativism and the idea that the West is intrinsically bad. Of course, she went to the Free University of Amsterdam, which is known to be a leftist bulwark, where she studied social and cultural anthropology, and where she basically received her additional doses of anti-Western ideology. The lady in question worked for a mainstream newspaper, which as always is supposed to be a high quality newspaper. She also worked at Ede University as a lecturer, where she transferred her worldview to the next generation. And guess what she taught there? Intercultural communication. Because yeah, I guess she must be an expert at that. Because if you help a Syrian al-Nusra fighter to get false papers to enter your own country, which could have potentially killed hundreds of your own fellow Dutchmen and women, then I guess you indeed must be an expert at intercultural communication. And indeed the perfect person to educate young people at the university. She also taught media and diversity and international journalism. Of course, not surprisingly, as is often the case with these type of leftists, she also worked at both Refugee Foundation, where she was a press officer and a communication specialist. Because you know, aiding and flooding your own native community, the land of your own ancestors, with non-Western migrants, truly is the peak of moral virtue nowadays. So here you have it, another product of a broken system of education, which has been overtaken by political correctness and a broken world of academia. People who studied at these type of universities end up being anti-Western activists who hate Western civilization, think that Islam is a peaceful ideology, and who think that they're the peak of moral virtue and goodness. This is Paul. Cheers from the Netherlands.